Heraldo Energy. Today is the 23rd of April 2018. Own hero. You are the hero of your own story, by Joseph Campbell. He's a guy that I really like in terms of he pioneered when it comes to researching the monomyth. But more about that if you're interested, aside from this from this session now. So how was my day yesterday? I was invited to have brunch at relatives of Corinna, and it was his birthday from Arno, and I like him and his quirks and his way of handling the crowd. He really likes to show. What I observe is that he really likes to demonstrate that he knows a lot, and I could see how much he enjoyed that. And also, it's not just him, but it's like the whole group of people. It was a very social gathering, and I liked to connect with the people there. I feel very safe and welcome around these people. And I also managed to somehow sneak away a bit and sit down on the couch and do some work. And I really enjoyed that part too. There was also the clan meeting, which happened at his place. I was in one of his kids' rooms and to have my own space for the virtual room. And it was the first time that I had my clan inside, that I was part of my clan inside of the new virtual room. And I really liked this experience. No installs, no confusion on who is where, but just entering the room and everybody who wants to join just joins. I really liked that experience, and I hope to create. I hope that it continues like that. But right now, I'm really happy with this. I also managed to. So that wasn't something that I managed. Something that I happened that I experienced. When I worked on the habits backend, and this is something where I was going back and forth sometime between different implementation solutions, and I am very thankful about the co-thinking sessions together with Elena. So if you're watching, thanks a lot, a ton, because that helps me to stay focused on, okay, I'm not doing the perfect solution right now. I go back to what I previously talked about that I would do. And then later, I like telling myself that it's really easy. I can use a future thinking session to talk about an alternative approach, which makes a lot of sense for me. And in terms of speed and development, that's also a great boost that I see here. So stuff going forward. At the same time, this is something more of today than from yesterday. I also researched a bit about the future of web development. There's so much for me. So much that I could do in order to improve things and how things will change from now on. But I'm actually also going back to where do I want to lead Colegend in terms of getting a developer on board to not have this limited capacity that I have right now, and instead focus on really creating a great community. So if you are aware of if you can help me get there, I'd love that. And if I hope that my intention is that we all benefit from this. Moving on, I also played table tennis with the kids. So that was a nice round of outdoor pong. And then later on, I had a relatively long walk. It felt long, I guess, more than it actually was. Yeah, so like, let's say an hour walk to gotta be longer even than that. Anyway, I'm just remembered setting a timer to 15 minutes. So there was, or maybe it was to 15 minutes before the full hour. Irrelevant for me right now. I had a long walk with Corinna talking about connection and what I mean with connection and what I see is in the way for me of connecting with her. And that was something that I found very purposeful, very important. And also there's a lot of frustration that I felt, but it is, I know why I'm going through it. And so this is something that I appreciate, even though not on the surface. All right, so what am I going to focus on for today? Since I already have the 5-minute mark here, I want to be doing continuing the habits and also adding the front end for the habits. The second thing is I want to start thinking about the collagen website update, adding the pricing section to be transparent and things like that, to promote the future of a free community here. And then I want to keep up my evening routine streak, which I broke. No, I didn't break. Well, what I did break, though, there's something that I want to mention, is this video. Like, I broke my video streak yesterday. On Sunday yesterday, I didn't post the video. And I find that a bit of a bummer, but at the same time, I really want to focus on getting back into the habit, which is more important to me, to have the habit of going back than to have the perfect streak, which is nice, though. I like the idea, just for the sake of, I don't know, security, I guess. I wish you a legendary day. If you have any feedback, as always, I'd love to know. And I hope to see you soon.